Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, I want to show you how I make a top dressing for these containers and the containers I have over there. But yeah, I want to make 5 gallons of this stuff, so right here we have 1 gallon of biochar. And basically I'm going to let this sit for a couple of weeks anyway, so I don't need it right away. So whatever this biochar wasn't charged with, we'd be charged with everything I'm about to put right now. And I'm just start breaking some of this biochar stuff up, at least the bigger pieces. So I tried sifting it as much as I could, but I just got tired of doing it. And with this top dressing I'm making, I'm using a bunch of different composts. But yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I'm adding is 1 cup of rock dust, just to get the minerals that we need, just in case it's not in the compost or whatever. And usually with biochar, you would put flour in it so we can have some food for the microbes. But today, I'm not worrying about that. Not because I shouldn't, just because it's all the compost I'm putting in, I'm not going to worry about putting microbes. Plus, one of my favorite brands has microbes in it. I'm going to put 1 cup of that too. The Dr. Earth stuff. This is the 222 blend. You can use whichever one you want. This is just the one I have still. So yeah, this has all the nutrients you probably need, and then all the microbes you could ever need. But at the end of the day, that's still not enough for me. So yeah, let's just mix everything in. Again, with the Dr. Earth, it has alfalfa meal, kelp meal, fishbone meal, potassium sulfate, I think it was. But yeah, with 1 gallon of biochar, I'm using 1 cup of Dr. Earth and 1 cup of rock dust. Almost like a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, and in this bucket I have leaf mold compost, but I got it mostly from the top, so it's not fully broken down. And that would be used to help feed the microbes and stuff. Maybe any worms. With the compost, with the worm compost I have, there's a bunch of worm eggs. So maybe by the time I'm ready to use this, there'll be a lot of worm eggs in it, or worms in it, that we can top dress the containers with. So I'm not worried about this leaf mold not being fully broken down currently. And I just try to mix it as best as I can. Here's a worm compost I was talking about. I just bought the compost. You can, if you make your own, you can use that instead. Hopefully, with all of this eggs and stuff, I will be making my own worm compost. Okay, that's 4 out of the 5 gallons that I need. So I have one more compost that I can use. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I have 2 more gallons of compost that I need. And this is the one I made. Okay, so this compost I made a while ago, and I harvested it a while ago. Basically, with my own compost, I mainly was using it for compost teas, so that's why I still have some compost instead of the failed compost over there that I made a video on a while ago. But yeah, that's why I still have compost. That's homemade, and you can see it's not fully broken down. There's still some bigger pieces and stuff in here, but that's okay. Different textures make it better. And having different types of compost gives it different diversity, from the worm compost that I added to the leaf mold compost to my homemade compost, and this final compost I'm about to add from the store I got. And this compost that I bought, I also used it to amend my soil for fruit trees. And yeah, it's from Kellogg's. It's a 2-in-1 planting mix. If you want to get some of your own, I think you get it from any hardware store. I got mine at Lowe's. Okay, and with this compost, you can see it's not fully broken down either, and that's okay. Uh, like I said, with the worms in here and worm eggs, I didn't see too many worms, but I did see a bunch of worm eggs. So I do expect to have worms in here. And basically finish breaking everything down and be readily available for my plants when I'm ready to plant it, or when I'm ready to top dress with this. And alright, this is how this top dress looks like currently. But as soon as I'm ready to use it, I'll show you guys how it looks again in a future video. Okay guys, right before I go, Here's how it looks in a 5-gallon bucket. I somehow didn't fill up all the way to the top, which is interesting, but I guess that's fine. And I'm gonna cover it with the lid, obviously. I'm not gonna seal it tight so the worms can breathe, and I can check on it every day if I need to. I'm gonna put a brick over it so the wind doesn't blow it away. And yeah, that's today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.